Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and this is Ralphie, and today I'm sharing a 45-minute pick-me-up energizing Vinyasa flow. It's a class to help you feel uplifted and fight off fatigue and feel refreshed. And for practice today, you may wish to have a block for your half moon pose if you like practicing with props. Otherwise, just your lovely selves, and I hope you enjoy the practice. If you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Enjoy your practice. Thanks for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice kneeling at the back of your mat. Take a seat on your heels and rest your hands into your lap. Gently shutting down your eyes or take a soft gaze. Going through your ritual of getting settled, upright, open and receptive. And we'll start together, breathing together. Take a slow, long, deep breath in. Fill your belly, ribs and chest. And an open mouth, exhale, sigh, let it go. Full breath in. Carry your breath all the way up. And a cleansing breath out. Seal your lips now. Cycle your breath in and out through your nose, full and deep. Take 3 more cycles of breath. And blinking your eyes open. Rise now, come to stand on your shins, bring your hands to prayer. And on an exhale, deliberately compact your hips and abdominals and start to hinge back in a long line, pushing down through your toes so they can act like little breaks in your shape. And then come on up, link your thumbs now, space your fingers, reach your arms overhead, grow long through the side of your waist. On your exhale, hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Open your chest and very slowly lower. Send your buttocks back, bow your head forward and let your arms float away from your back. Take a full breath in and a complete breath out. Moving through that same sequence, twice more now, movement to breathe. On your inhale, raise your buttocks, stand on your shins, hands to prayer. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, upright your spine, link your thumbs, reach up. And then hands behind your back and knot the fingers. Staying upright, breathe your chest nice and high, and then a slow fold over your legs. Once more now, inhale, stand high on your shins, hands to prayer. Exhale and tip back. Inhale, center, link your thumbs, arms overhead, grow long. Hands behind your back and take your shoulder stretch. A breath in and a breath out to bow in. Breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale now, stand tall on your shins, reach your arms overhead, and then exhale all fours and drift your hips to your heels and find your child's pose, Balasana, resting your hands forward to the floor. On your inhale, glide up with a rounded back, chin to chest,
And then slowly unfurl into cow pose, softening your belly, arching your spine. Exhale in reverse, chin to chest, round your upper back, and take your seat to your heels. Twice more, merging your movement and breath together. As you move into cow, feel your shoulder blades squeeze, broadening your chest. And as you roll into cat, squeeze your hands together, feel your chest engage. Once more. And as you land in your child's pose, hold there, reach and extend your arms further forward, spread all your fingers. On your inhale now, glide up, cat back. This time just keep drifting your hips forward, slowly unravel into a seal pose. Arms stay strong like posts, feed your chest forward and up. And then exhale, rewind your shape and return to child's. Again, gliding up, kick into your shins as you round, flex your back, slowly unravel into seal, arching your spine. Open your throat and roll back to your child's pose. Adding on, inhale, glide up, cat back, into your seal pose. Now slowly bend your elbows and melt down to your belly. Rest your forehead to the mat. Pick up your right leg, stretch back to the edge of your toes, and place it back down. Other side, raise your left leg, point your toes, stretch back, and release back down. Next, inhale, rise into a low cobra, lift your chest, same time bend your right knee, coil your right toes toward your buttocks, and then lower your foot and your chest back down. Inhale, left side, chest lifts, left toes to your seat, and exhale to lower. Once more, breathing in, right knee bends, curl your heart up, and lower down. Inhale, left side, heart lifts, and lower. Press back to child's pose, and take a full cycle of breath. And all fours on your inhale, step your hands under your shoulders, or twist and flow. Breathe your right hand to the sky, and exhale just for a beat. Thread your right arm under your left. Again, breathing in, twist open to your right. Exhale and thread under. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale now, land this one. Right arm passes under your left. Rest onto your right shoulder, right side cheek. You can reach your left fingertips forward, or take a half bind. Left hand high, and then left hand to your inner right thigh. Slowly unwind, return your hands to your mat. And now cross your left knee behind your right. Split the shins wide, point your toes. Hover your hips back. Same time, walk your fingertips forward. So just keeping some space to pulse the shoulders forward and back, drawing more length through your spine. And then return to all fours, reset, take a round of cat and cow. Other side, breathing in, reach your left hand out and then up. Exhale and thread. Breathing in, twist open to your left. Breathing out, thread under. Once more, reach, open and twist. Exhale, come to rest, land your left shoulder. Make space across your chest, either stepping your right fingertips forward or revolve a little deeper, right hand to the sky. And then take your half bind, right hand snags the inside of your left hip. Staying present to your breathe. And gently release. Hands to your mat. Cross your right knee behind your left for cow legs. Shins go wide. Lean your hips back any amount. Walk the fingertips forward. Taking 3 cycles of breath. And return to all fours. A round of cat and cow. Back to neutral. Walk your hands a step forward and press back to your first downward facing dog. Pedal out through your heels, move and sway in any way that feels best here. Feel for length through your spine. Bending your knees, send your gaze forward and step to the top of your space. Pausing in a standing forward fold, hold opposite elbows. Lay your torso on your knees. And then gently dropping your weight forward toward your toes, rock back toward your heels. And then just find your steady center of support even through the feet. On your inhale now, take a halfway lift with the aeroplane arms. Fly the arms wide, palms face down, chest forward. And then exhale, bend your knees, soften and fold in. Inhale, rise and stretch, tall to stand, sweep your arms skywards. Join the palms and lower your hands to prayer at your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Side bend to your right, lower your right arm. Take your left arm up and over to your right. Inhale, sway back through center. Side bend over to your left. Inhale through the middle. Cactus your arms. Press your hips forward, open your chest. Breathe in, arms to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, sitting low, hips back and down. Inhale here. T-twist to your right, send your right arm back, left arm forward. Return to chair on your inhale. T-twist to your left. Inhale now, stand. 2 straight legs, go slightly up and back. And forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, aeroplane arms. Exhale, soften and fold in. Fingertips to the floor or your shins, lift your chest forward once more. And then step your right foot back, low lunge on your fingertips. Right knee softly down. Pause and settle in your lunge. You can explore a little movement, rock a little forward, sway a little back or side to side. On an exhale, Ardha Hanuman, half splits, rock your hips back and straighten through your left leg any amount, flex your left toes back. Pause for a few even breaths. Move your heart forward, take your shoulders back. And just gently breathe into the back of your left thigh. Next inhale, lunge forward, raise your arms overhead, Vinyasa. Ground your left heel down, press your right buttocks forward, just to steady your lower body. Then rise and reach a little taller, breathe in deeply. Exhale, swim your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Tuck your right toes, take a breath in, knuckles down, chest up. Exhale, keep your bind, hinge forward, arrowhead, raise your right knee. Holding here, and with the beat of your breath now, take some small pulses, lifting and lowering in your shape through the press of your feet. Moving into a runner's lunge twist, release your right palm to the floor, circle your left hand to the sky. Turn your belly, ribs, chest to your left, and 3 times circle your left arm. Moving comfortably in your own range. Left hand to the floor, eyes down. Step back to plank. Greet your shape with a breath. And then child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Through our Vinyasa, inhale, glide up with a cat back, rounded spine. Exhale slowly, unfurl into seal, curl your heart up, take your shoulders back. On an exhale, reverse, chin to chest, round your back, return through child's pose. And press back to your downward facing dog. Finding your comfortable stride. Encouraging yourself to settle still, a moment to pause and follow your breath. Inhale, forward gaze. End of your exhale, step up, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fly your arms wide. Exhale, soften and fold in. Coming to stand on the wave of your in-breath. And lower your hands to prayer. Second side, arms overhead. Side bend to your left. Inhale, center. Side bend over to your right. Breathe your arms to the sky. Cactus arms, mild back bend. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, chair pose. Motion your hips down and back. Take another breath. T-twist to your left. Chair on your inhale. Twist to your right. Pressing to stand, straighten your legs, reach up, go slightly back. Forward fold over your legs. A halfway lift, fly your arms wide. Soften and fold in. One more lift, lengthen your chest forward. And step your left foot back, low lunge on your fingertips, left knee softly down. Just following your steady breath as we pause here. On an exhale, Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Work towards straightening your right leg, lengthening your heart forward, folding toward your leg on your exhale. Next, inhale, lunge forward, Anjaneyasana, arms overhead, steady your lower body. Reach a little taller, breathe in, and then hands behind your back and knot your fingers. Tuck your left toes, take a breath in, knuckles down, heart high. And then tip forward, arrowhead, lift your left knee. Stay here, and with the beat of your breath, some small pulses lifting and lowering in your shape. Transition into your runner's lunge and twist, left palm to the floor, right hand to the sky. And 3 times circle your right arm. Sweep your right hand to the floor, step back to your plank pose. Take a breath. Lower your knees, buttocks to the heels, child's pose. Through our Vinyasa, inhale, all fours, cap back. Exhale, slowly unravel into your seal. Breathing in, breathing out to reverse, chin to chest, round your back, and return to child's. As you're ready, pressing back to downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale now, step to runner's lunge. One time now, right hand to the sky and circle. Hand to the floor, reverse warrior, ground your left heel. Take your time as you rise up, reach your right arm up, overhead toward the back of your space. Stay in your shape and exhale, lunge a little deeper. Another breath in and flow into side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. So right forearm to your right thigh, or explore a deeper variation here. Just from the ground up, feel your heels heavy. Sense your left thigh engaged. And gently hug your right hip in to open your chest. On your inhale, rise, reverse your warrior, 2 arms overhead, left hand to your right wrist, go up and back. Then straighten your right leg. Release your arms wide. Take a few breaths to make your way into triangle pose. Shifting your pelvis to the left, reaching forward and down. And then feel for a straight line, right armpit to your right hip as you land and settle. Softening your left ribs down to find that unwrinkled length through your spine. Moving into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Left hand to your hip, right fingertips to the floor, or you can prop yourself up on a block. Slowly raising your left leg. You're gradually turning your hips and your chest to the left, perhaps your gaze if you have your balance. Final option, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Bend your standing leg a little, bend your left knee, connect your left hand with your left foot. One more breath in. Exhale, release your bind. Take a soft step back with your left foot, arrive in a runner's lunge. Take a breath and then step back to plank pose. Knees soften on your exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rolling up all fours into seal pose. Slow press back to your child's pose and downward facing dog. Raise your left leg. Breathing out, step to runner's lunge. Twisting to your left arm to the sky and then circle. Left hand to the floor, ground your right heel, reverse warrior. Rise up, reach your left arm overhead, stay in your shape, and lunge a little deeper. Another breath in, and flow into your side ankle pose, left forearm, left thigh, 5 breaths. Inhale, rise, reverse your warrior, 2 arms overhead, right hand, left wrist. Then straighten your left leg, reverse triangle. Release your hands, tee out your arms, slow transition into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, right hand, right hip. Left fingertips to the floor or a block. Slowly raise and engage your right leg. Final option, Ardha Chandra Chapasana, bending your right knee. Perhaps your standing leg, right hand with your right foot. If you're in this shape, just try and draw your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. One more breath in. And a slow release. Land softly, release slowly into your runner's lunge. And then through your Vinyasa plank, child's pose, all fours, seal pose, and roll back to your child's pose. And you're welcome to pause here for a few breaths or press back to your downward facing dog. And if you're resting in child's pose, return to your downward facing dog. And our final flow. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, step between your hands, this time high lunge, soft bend in your left knee as you rise, arms overhead. On your exhale, cactus your arms. Holding here as you inhale, open into a mild back bend, lift your chest, take your inner elbows back. And then on your exhale, arrowhead, sweep your arms back and hinge forward. Interlace your hands behind your back, or option here just to keep the arms wide as we launch slow into a swan pose. Drift your weight into your right heel. Raise your left leg, point your toes. Balancing here with a little bend in your standing leg and a steady gaze. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your left knee in toward your chest. Start to rise into your single leg mountain. Keep your bind if you had it. Standing tall with an open posture. Transition into dancer's pose. Left hand can take the outer edge or inner arch of your left foot, chest up. Right hand to the sky. Gentle kick of your left foot into your hand, keeping your chest open. Then gently release, hands to the floor, step your left foot back and your right foot back, plank pose. Child's pose on your exhale. Roll up, cat back. Slowly unfurl into your seal. Press back through your child's pose. And downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg, down dog splits. Exhale, step to high lunge. Soft bend in your right knee. As you rise, float your arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms and stay for a full cycle of breath. Find your mild back bend. On an exhale, arrowhead, arms alongside your body, hinge forward. Option to interlace your hands behind your back or aeroplane arms. Moving into swan. Raise your right leg and pausing here. Steady drishti. Qualities of cobra in your upper back. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly rise. Bring your right knee toward your chest, single leg mountain, standing tall. And into dancer's pose, right hand to your right foot, left hand high. Gently release, hands to the floor, stepping back into your plank pose. And take your final flow in your own time. We'll all meet up in child's pose, forehead toward the mat. And let this shape land your breath into a slower cadence. Soften your effort. Letting go through your shoulders. Loosening your jaw. And walking your hands in. Coming upright, shift your hips out to one side. Just take the legs forward. Slowing down now, moving into a few final forward folds. Consolidate some space and freedom in your spine and allow you to turn inward before you rest. Move into Shavasana sequence, keeping your right leg extended. Hold your left knee, sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Aim your torso out of your right thigh. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward from your hips to fold. You can land your hands either side of your right leg or catch your foot. Just concentrate here on deeply releasing rather than how deep you can fold. Simply noticing your own experience. Settle in. Do you breathe? And walking your hands back in, coming upright and around for a twist. Right hand to your left knee, left fingertips to the floor behind you. So quite close into your buttocks to encourage yourself to sit your spine tall. 3 slow cycles of breath, revolve to your left. All sides of your neck long. Moving into stargazer pose, just for a beat, plant your left palm flush to the floor, raise your hips, point your right toes, right arm overhead. And then softly release, take a seat. Changing sides, Janushisasana on your left leg out long, right knee bends, shuffle and settle evenly onto your buttocks. Breathe your arms tall overhead, then lift the back of your pelvis and fold over your left leg. Easing your way back and setting up for your twist. Left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind. Inhale, find length, breathe yourself tall. Exhale and twist. 2 more steady breaths. Land your right palm to the floor now, stargazer pose. Inhale, pike your hips, lift, sweep your left arm overhead, and then slowly release, take a seat. Moving into Upavishta Konasana, open your legs comfortably wide for our final forward fold. Encourage a forward tilt through your pelvis here, just starting upright, fingertips behind to the floor, engaging your legs, flexing your toes, lifting up out of your low back, and then gently tilting your pelvis forward and moving into your version of a fold here. Just resting and pausing where it feels best. I'd like to close your eyes, deliberately slow the rhythm of your breath. And returning back, walk your hands in and grabbing any extra layers or props you'd like as we make our way into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Extending your legs forward now, a little wider than your hips, resting softly back. Arms down by your sides, your palms facing the sky. Softening your eyes closed. And allow for your breath to fall into its own tempo. Simply observing its rhythm as you rest and let go for your final few minutes here. I'll be back to guide you back. And gently, gradually drift your awareness back. Start to softly move and stretch your body, breathing yourself more awake, more alert. Bending your knees, step your feet to the floor. And softly rolling out to your right side, just savouring one last rest. And press your way back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling nice and calm, but a little bit more open, energized, and awake. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.